Today we're going to make a clay cupcake. So to start out, we have 2 pieces of clay. We have a cardboard cutout in a circle shape and a silicone cupcake mold and a wooden dowel. So we're going to start out by taking one of these pieces of clay and creating a slab. So to create my slab of clay, I'm going to make my palm really flat. So if you look at it from the side, it looks really stretched. I'm going to use the palm of my hand to press down on the clay really hard to begin flattening it out. Once I've done that once, I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. And I'm just going to repeat that process until I have a pretty even thickness of my clay. So if I look at it from the side, it should be even all the way across. Now once I have my slab, then I'm going to take my cardboard circle cutout and place it on top. And then I'm going to use my wooden dowel and I'm going to press it all the way down to the canvas. And then I'm going to drag it all the way around this circle to create a nice cutout. And once I have it all the way around, I can take my cardboard off and take the outside off, and I'm left with a nice circle-shaped slab. At this point, I can pick up my slab and place it into the cupcake holder. It's a little bit tricky here, but you want to press it all the way down and then also press it against the sides so that it's picking up the shape of that cupcake holder. Kind of like this. Then once we have a pretty good shape here, then we want to trim the sides off because we don't need it to stick out. So I like to use the side of my wooden dowel and just sort of scrape off the top so that it's pretty even all the way around the top. Then once we've trimmed away the excess, then we just kind of want to put it back into a circle shape. So if yours is distorted a little bit, kind of like this, then just sort of move it back into a circular shape, like that. And then that's all we're really doing with this one today. Once we're done with that, we can place it to the side and let it harden up a little bit. And then we're going to work on creating our slab top. So to create that slab top, we're just going to take our second piece of clay and create another slab. So remember, we're flattening out our hand and then pressing down on the clay. Now that we have a nice even slab of clay, we're going to place the cardboard back on top, and just like before, we're going to use our wooden dowel to trace all the way around it. Now this is going to serve as the top of our cupcake. You can see how it sort of fits on top here. And then you can choose to either keep it this shape or add some decorations on top of it. I also like to sort of cup it around the top of this just to give it a little bit more of a dome-like shape, but you don't have to do that. And I'm going to use these little pieces I have left over to create different kinds of toppings. So you could roll a ball and make a cherry on top. You could roll really small pieces and create a few sprinkles around the edges. Now in order to actually attach these, we'll need some slip or a clay water mixture that kind of acts like glue. So I'm just going to paint the surface of this and then press my pieces that I want to keep on there back down, really making sure to stick them on. Now when you're done with both pieces, we can set them aside to dry so that we can place them in the kiln and glaze them later.